Hey guys, what's up? I'm gonna give you a quick update because there's a lull in the action here. Lull. Oh my god. That word is almost all L's. Lull. Thank God for the U. It breaks stuff up. Anyway, I hope you can hear me. I have to talk really quietly because I'm in the hospital and I can't really talk that loud. So I'm in the hospital. Basically, I went to an appointment on Thursday or Friday for my throat. I had an endoscopy, and at the end of the appointment, the doctor was like, "You should check into the ER and go to this hospital, or this hospital, because they're better. They'll take the time and track it down. You might be there for a week, but you need to go to the hospital." Pretty dehydrated. So basically, I'm at 115 pounds, and I keep losing weight. You can see in my cheekbones here, I feel weak. So that's what they're trying to figure out. Why am I losing weight? Two, I get in all this air in my stomach, because the closing is weak. So that's another one. And D, overall fatigue and symptoms related to Scleroderma, and also the candida, the fungus in my throat. I'm so dry. It's like I smoked a ton of weed and I got the cotton mouth. Remember that back in the day? Oh, it's awful. I'll wake up even worse than when I used to smoke weed. It's like so bad. And it's like the first thing I want to do is not drink, So they're concerned. I got a team of doctors, the general practitioners, or the generalized medicine, as well as the rheumatologist, nutritionist, speech language pathologist, and gastroenterologist working on it. A bunch of other ists too I don't even know of. And so they're kind of coming together with a plan. I've been here since Friday. I still don't have a room. I'm in the hallway. Look how skinny my arm is. I'm out just in the hallway, but it's a good service here, I guess. They're gonna treat me. So I went to a different hospital. I'm in Georgetown MedStar in Washington D.C. I like it here. I don't want to put the hospital on blast, but they're really busy. They don't have a room for me, but they're taking care of things. Whereas I would go to different hospitals, like more local ones, and they would just be like, I don't know what's going on. Just go home, and I'd be sent home even worse than what I was when I came.
Jacob to the charge desk.
Jacob, get your ass over there. So I'll update later. I'm not taking any peptides right now. God. I'm not taking any peptides or doing anything out of the norm. I'm just taking everything what the hospital recommends. I gotta do something about this eye. I know. I'll just do this. And yeah, my wife's come to visit me and she left. I'm struggling. I get so many like up moments where I feel like I'm doing so much better, and then I just hit these bumps. I was doing great at my job. Kids love me, having so much fun, and then I just hit this bump where my neck hurts, and it hurts to walk, and I got all this gas in my stomach, and I don't want to walk anywhere, and I feel tired. Why the F does that happen, man? Certain peptides I was taking were helping. I still think the BPC 157 got rid of a lot of inflammation, especially in my hands. I hope to take it again in the future, but I gotta do this regular treatment first because my wife's concerned. So disappointing because I feel like I got so far. I was making such good progress, and you know, to be honest, guys, you know, like I was thinking a week or two ago, like, am I gonna make it that long, or am I gonna survive? Now I feel way more confident I could live a long life, but there's certain times of like I don't only have like a year or two left, and I feel really sad. Sometimes lately I've been beating myself up like I won't have time to have a regular life. Like I only got a couple years left, and you know, there's no sense learning new things. There's no sense taking the time to learn new skills because why is it gonna matter? I'm kind of doing that like subconsciously. In my head, I realize I gotta stop that because that's terrible. That is toxic. So I need to get back in my regular prayer life. And once you stray from a not good prayer life, everything goes down the drain. That's why I like being in the hospital. The priest comes to visit me. I don't know why I'm shivering. I think I'm cold. I need something to drink, but I'll get there. My wife brought me food. The food that they have here is terrible. And so, yeah, I have also a occupational therapist came doing some exercises, how to balance my head and arms. So that's good. So I'm going to be updating with a lot of this treatment, going over it. So if anybody has something similar with scleroderma, because what I know, this is very, very common with scleroderma. So I want to document this specifically. So someone has, you know, a guideline of like, okay, you know, I had difficulty swallowing. I had this, like what happened? And they could find out exactly what happened to me. So that's what's up. And that's all I got to say now, but I will update very soon, the next couple of days.